What is up, Ninja? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video today in my village. We've got some awesome information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So Bloomberg is reporting that Best Buy surges thanks to the Nintendo Switch. Target has also been lifted. So Best Buy Co. got a boost from Mario and Luigi in the first quarter as demand for the Nintendo Switch Co.'s new Switch game console helped the retailer post a surprise sales gain. The Nintendo Switch, which debuted March 3rd, has emerged as a bright spot in a lackluster retail industry. Last week, Target Corp said that its electronic sales leapt forward thanks to the Nintendo Switch, which is promoted in stores and online. In April, the electronics category overall posted its first monthly gain in almost 2 years, according to government data cited by RBC Capital Markets. So this is really interesting to hear this, but it's not surprising based on all of the Nintendo Switch specific marketing that Best Buy and Target have been doing. But really, I want to focus on Best Buy because a lot of you guys and many people out there have asked, what is the best way to get your systems, to get the games? And Best Buy has continually come up as the best place as far as the advice that I give you guys to go get your games. Now, they do have the Best Buy Gamers Club. I think that's really helping people move away from Amazon Prime, where you have to wait for the game in the mail, whereas you can go and get the game right then and there, and you get the same discount plus more rewards. So I think that the Best Buy Gamers Club is really helping Best Buy when it comes to getting and attracting Nintendo Switch owners to their store. They've been doing a lot of specific marketing towards Nintendo Switch owners directly, so I think that's also helping with the sales and what's going on. Obviously, the Nintendo Switch is a huge success. A lot of people really want the system because they can play it anytime they want, and there's always a lot of boring stuff going on in people's lives, and I think that's one of the main reasons why having a system as high quality as the Nintendo Switch, being able to play the same games that you would play on your TV, is really appealing to people to play anywhere they want, whether it's car rides, whether it's going shopping, whatever the case is. You can pull out that Nintendo Switch and have fun, and that's the biggest thing that we're seeing with all the good sales, why it's doing well at retailers that normally don't sell a ton of video games. Like it says right here, the electronics category overall posted its first monthly gain in almost 2 years, which is incredible that it took the Nintendo Switch in order to get it out of that rut. But that's the thing that you're going to have. You're going to need to have something that disrupts the industry a little bit, doesn't play to the status quo, in order to get people who normally don't pick up video game systems and devices at Best Buy in order to do so, and at places like Target as well. So I'm really happy for this. And if you don't know about what Best Buy is doing in order to get more of our business out there, make sure you check out the Best Buy Gamers Club. If you do have it, it's $30 for 2 years, so $30 2 years, and you get 20% discounts on new games released, and you also get points each time you purchase a game, which accumulate and then can be used to get more discounts on games, $5 off discounts, and more. So I think it's a fantastic strategy, and it's really working for them as they have surged here and posted this game. Target is also doing well too. So this is good news for Nintendo. This is definitely good news for Best Buy. And going forward, that's why we're seeing stuff like the retailer exclusive amiibos and some of the other things. Nintendo's working out deals with some of them, although a lot of people don't like it. It is the stuff that's just going to happen. And I feel that going forward, this should definitely help with more of the sales when it comes to just hardware in general, also games that are coming out. All right, and moving on to the next article here. Michael Ansel has stated that Beyond Good and Evil 2 probably won't be revealed at E3 2017, but he is hoping to reveal the game this year. When asked on Instagram whether Beyond Good and Evil 2 would make a showing at E3 2017, Ansel replied with, not sure that E3 would be the best place to showcase Beyond Good and Evil 2, but we're working on the game, so sometime this year you should hear about it. I don't know if that's something that he's just saying, or if we met, whether it just be here and see about it, or whatever the case is, but either way, there's been many rumors that this game is going to come to the Nintendo Switch in terms of a timed exclusive. Well, first it was saying, oh, it's going to be exclusive, and then later it was saying, well, maybe it's timed exclusive. Then it kind of just disappeared. Now, maybe he's saying that it's not best be showed at E3 because it could be showed at a Nintendo Direct. That's the one thing that some people aren't kind of putting two and two together. Maybe Nintendo has something to reveal this game in a big light, and they're going to do it at a Nintendo Direct later in the year. Remember, E3 isn't the be-all, end-all when it comes to game reveals anymore. Many companies have realized that they don't have to show everything and blow everything at E3. You can easily have your own press conferences later in the year. You can have your own Nintendo Directs like we've seen Nintendo do many times. For example, Hyrule Warriors, just to name one game, that wasn't shown at E3 or revealed at E3. It was revealed in Nintendo Direct later in 2013. So there's no need for Nintendo to always just show everything then and there. Heck, even Bayonetta 2 wasn't revealed at E3 2012. It was revealed later at a launch thing for the Nintendo Wii U. I do feel that this game, Beyond Good and Evil 2, has a shot at being, of course, a Nintendo timed exclusive or whatever the case it is, but at the least on Nintendo platforms, just because of the nature of the game and kind of how the game is. I think that it would appeal to Nintendo fans, so I think Ubisoft is going to get it on there. But another thing that I'd also like to mention is that there's other companies, even like Sony, that have done their whole PSX event, PlayStation Experience, where you can watch it in theaters and all that. That's at the end of the year. They have new game announcements, so even Sony doesn't blow everything at E3. So there's no need for this game to be at E3 if it's not ready to go, ready to be shown off. And I'm looking forward to seeing what this game has to offer. I'm not the biggest Beyond Good and Evil 2 fan or anything like that. I played the original back when it launched. I rented it and I thought, this is okay. But then I played the HD re-release that they did, and I thought it was much better when I played it that time and I was a little bit older and I could understand kind of what was going on. So overall, I do think that Beyond Good and Evil 2 would be a great addition to any lineup, whether it's Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo. But if Nintendo did get that exclusive on it, first and foremost, that would be huge for Nintendo and for the core gamers more than anything. Not saying that's going to be some type of huge system seller, but definitely a good thing for core gamers out there looking for deeper experiences and the type of games that would suit that platform very well. Alright, and lastly, we do have one user submitted question. If you want me to answer one of your questions, make sure you give me a follow on Twitter. There'll be a link in the description below. I usually do posts where I say, hey, I'm doing a video, ask me some questions, and the best questions usually get answered first, so I'm going through them, and trust me, I'll get around to most of you guys' good questions. So this comes from Brito, and he says, PlayerEssence, do you think we'll ever get a Paper Mario Thousand Year Door sequel on the Nintendo Switch? My life is incomplete until I get one. So this is a very interesting question, and thank you so much, Brito, for submitting it. Now, I talked about this a little bit on the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe live stream that I had the other day, but I know a lot of you guys didn't watch that, so I'll go ahead and get into it again here. So I do feel that because Nintendo has talked about this franchise before, right? We've seen that they've said, well, the reason why Thousand Year Door, that style kind of went away, is because we already have the Mario and Luigi series that we've seen on the Nintendo 3DS, and we're going to try to take it in a different direction when it comes to Paper Mario. I don't feel that worked out the best way. And I do feel that with games like Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, if that game is successful and Nintendo sees that there's a little bit more of a demand, then I think that we could get some type of Thousand Year Door type of spiritual successor or something like that. Now, a direct successor, if you're meaning that, I don't think so, but I don't really know the Paper Mario lore and if the first Paper Mario and the second Paper Mario are direct sequels or anything like that. I know it went off in a different direction when it came to Paper Mario on the Wii, which I didn't like those at all. I like Thousand Year Door. I like the N64 Paper Mario. I think those are great, made by Intelligent Systems. I just feel that if they're going to bring back Paper Mario, they have discussed that, saying, hey, if you guys want to see Paper Mario Thousand Year Door like HD re-release, let us know about that. So I know there was a little bit of a movement for that, but I'm not sure where that went. But maybe we get that instead. Maybe at E3 this year, Nintendo says, okay, we understand a lot of you guys didn't like Paper Mario Color Splash. We get it, right? Well, how about we release this game, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door HD Remake? And I think if that does well, which it would, then we could potentially see a sequel. We could potentially see another game in the same vein. But really what it comes down to is who's developing it. Obviously, Intelligent Systems, who made the original Paper Mario games that we all know and love, they are hard at work on Fire Emblem. So who would be developing this game? Who would they get to make this type of game the way that we would want it? And that would be tough. We would have to wait till after Fire Emblem is complete, and Intelligent Systems is kind of always working on Fire Emblem. Then they have some of their other tier teams working on other things, but Fire Emblem seems to be their big main driving goal. So we'll see if we actually get it later, but I do feel that maybe not a sequel will be in line, but a Paper Mario Thousand Year Door HD Remake could easily be in line for E3 2017, and I think that would be very very good as far as a consolation prize for a lot of the fans out there. I would buy that in a freaking heartbeat if they were to release that. That'd be a solid RPG for the Nintendo Switch and perfect for the portable and home console nature of the system. So let me know what you guys think about my analysis on the matter. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Also, make sure you check out the links in the description below. There you'll have links over to our Facebook, Twitter page. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media, as it really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon page where you can pledge any tier and we'll be giving away a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Guardian amiibo. Plus, we have Discord voice chat for all of our live streams that we do, and there's prize tournaments in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Smash Brothers, and more. So there's a lot of perks and benefits for signing up on Patreon. The lowest tier is $1, so check that out when you guys do get a chance. Alright, Ninja, that wraps up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace!